Hello everybody and welcome back to Kholat Part 9. I was looking over the last episode and wow, I was quiet and tired. I'm actually very tired of fucking walking around being lost. Like normally I like to explore in games, which I don't mind in this one. However, I'm tired of being lost. I wish I knew where the hell I was going. And again, this would be fantastic if, I don't know, we had our location on the map. Grievance number 1. Anyways, in the last episode, I was going over like my thoughts on the game, so I don't spend like 20 minutes talking at the end of the series about my thoughts. Gameplay is great. Atmosphere is fantastic. Atmosphere is probably the thing that carries this game the most. Enemies are good. However, again, going over what I said before, the problems with them currently, and I'll actually kill this one against it. Wow, that was a whistling yes. But I'll actually. How the fuck do I get out of this? Where am I going? Where the fuck do I go? I'm lost. I'm a lost child. I need a fucking adult, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, so where that fucking note is pissing me off, by the way. I keep hearing it and I'm doing nothing but just roaming down in the pits of hell. Okay, this way. What is this way? What the fuck? It's a fucking dead end. God, rock, branches. Why are there branches down here? Oh my god. Freedom! At last! Holy fuck. Just doing laps around this goddamn place. Fucking hell. Okay, where's this goddamn note? I'm losing my goddamn mind. Fucking right here. Really? I stepped over it?
It's dark. We escaped to the forest. Something tried to get in the tent. We heard strange sounds and an orange light. We are not going to escape from this. We are going to die. I don't know what's going on. I wanted to try, but I can't.
Those are also my, that's also my sentiment. I wanted to try to understand the story, but I can't. I'm fucking lost. It's just, also, where the fuck are we going? So, okay, well that's actually perfect, because that gives us a fucking note. So we are in this cave system. Is that, yeah, that's the one that we need to find. So we need to continue on this way. I feel like I could have got up there just by going the way I went in the first episode, but we still have not explored this entire area. Also, I feel like I'm going to be missing maybe 2 or 3 notes by the end of the game. Just a feeling. Okay, so don't jump down anymore. Fuck that. Going this way. I'm surprised we have not ran into a monster yet. I'm turning the flashlight off just in case we do. But like I was saying, the only 2 problems I really have with the enemies in this game, or gameplay-wise, is the enemies do not notice you too well. They have the whole, like I was saying before, the whole like Assassin's Creed or like enemy sensor kind of AI. What the fuck? Speleologist? Let's read that later, shall we? Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay. I just want to be out the cave. Holy fuck. Okay, where was that note? That note was right here. How did we go back? What the... Oh, I see what happened. We got turned around somewhere around here, I think. Okay, so that would be... There may be more information in between there. Okay, so I'm gonna read the note. Okay, the human psyche... Could I... Okay, no, I cannot. Dr. V. Vodkowski on delusional disorders, I have encountered an interesting case last year during my stay in the Moscow hospital. There is a patient there who assaulted a woman. He kept on persisting that his friend told him to do so. He also claimed he was an officer of the government agency involved in studying unexplained phenomena. As absurd as it sounds, this man created such a strong illusion of those events in his head, of the life he never had, giving lots of details. We analyzed it, we tried to confirm them. Of course, there was no reflection of reality in any of them. Okay, so illusions are being made. So he was apologizing to the woman, and I assume the person who was trying to apologize was the woman in the shrine, the picture in the shrine. Maybe there is a single monster. Maybe it is supernatural. Maybe it's a spirit, and the spirit has this obsession with that woman, or a backstory with that woman in it. That backstory, we have no idea what it is. Here I wish to explain the patient suffered. Did I? Okay, we ended over. Of course, there was no reflection of reality in any of it. Here I wish to explain the patient suffers from delusional disorder, among other delusions of influence, possession, or persecutor. Persecutory. Sure, that's how you say it. Never said that word in my life. Never seen him in my life. I have lately received information that he started claiming his body was falling apart, which means he has developed the Cotard? Can't say that word, that's not politically correct, even though I say it all the time. Fucking retard. Cotard delusion. Don't know if that's an actual delusion. The delusions are based on abnormal thinking and surrounding oneself with fictional reality, bogus events, non-existent people. The patient does not acknowledge presented evidence that what they think is true is false. They even tried coming up with their own evidence confirming their version of events. This was the case with this patient as well. He described documents which he claims he saw with his own eyes. Obviously, there was no confirmation in what he said. We determined that our patient's problems lies within an event in 1959 when a tragedy occurred in the Urals, where 9 ski hikers, mostly students, died. Unfortunately, we are still not able to explain how the patients could be connected to those events. It is possible that the information itself could have caused a serious trauma. So I assume we're also suffering from a similar disorder or delusion at this point. Who knows? Maybe the orange mist is just nothing but bullshit and we are going insane. Okay, so this actually, now that I look at it, I think this just wraps back around. Yeah, that just wrapped. Okay, so there's really no purpose for dropping off right here. So we will continue onward. But I was talking. Can I finish a fucking thought? Gameplay. Atmosphere is great. Music's great. Those two things have carried the fuck out of the game. In terms of like feeling the horror aspect. Gameplay for enemies is it's cool when they're actually after you or when you're surrounded, or when you don't know where they're at and they can just sneak up on you. That is fine. However, again, my grievance is that they can really just miss you completely. You can easily just run past them like I've done in the past. It definitely helps when you have no prior knowledge of what the fuck they are. Also, I know I'm going through here. I just wanted to see if there was a note or anything. Because actually, I don't think I've ever been on this path. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been this way. Okay. So I don't think there's anything here. Is there any way to connect back up there? Okay, so we have to just go back. Cool. Okay, the game just froze. Cool. We are back. Yay! What the hell? I did not cut right there. The game actually just paused for like 5 seconds and then fucking terrified the shit out of me. So, can I not get back up there? Can I please get back up here? No, please? Well, fuck a duck. Don't actually fuck a duck. I have no idea if that's bestiality and that no good. I don't even know how you would fuck a duck. It's just a weird image. Get that out of fucking... What the hell? Okay, so we gotta go along. Okay, is there a way to get back up there? Maybe no, because I assure you there is a note or something in this area as well, and I just fucking screwed myself out of that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cut this part because we need to. That's a long way around, and I will not force you guys to watch that. If I find a note or anything, then I'll go back, or I'll turn the recording back on. For now, I will see you guys when we get back to the cave systems. See you guys there. And we're back. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yes, gameplay. For the AI or the monsters. Honestly, those are my only two grievances would be that it is exceptionally easy to get past them. And in all honesty, uh, they're great when you have when you're first introduced to the game and you have no idea what's going on and you don't know how to counter them. But overall, their sense of awareness is kind of lacking, or I guess their visual awareness sucks because they do circle around you when they are near, but then they teleport away, which I don't necessarily mind. Teleportation is, like I've said before, an OP power, but it's not a bad thing, in all honesty, especially for a monster that you rarely meet. And that's where I actually need to start thinking about this, is in terms of the creature. Fucking hell, music, calm down. I was talking about how, like, one thing I would have done was put the AI in these long pathways where, like, nothing really happens to the player. Honestly, that's not really a negative. That's something I would have done just to, like, spice it up a bit more when you're in those areas. That way you don't feel as safe, because after about, like, the first 6 parts, you do start to, not really the 6 parts, but after you've done them a couple times, you do start to pick up on the fact that you are not in any true danger until, like, you hit a progression area. What the hell is this? Burning. Cool. I'm also confused on some of the sound effects, because, like I've been going over, or like I've said before, there's sometimes a squeaking noise that I've said I wanted to kill in the past, and I still do. Now there is a squeaking noise, but it's a different kind of squeaking noise. It's like a door being opened, like an old wooden door that needs some WD-40 on that bitch. That's not too terrible. Like, none of these are actual, like, bad things, because the game is actually great. The game is beautiful, the atmosphere is amazing, the location is great. They did a good job in designing this map. Honestly, there's not much I can actually fault this game for, because the monster is a good monster. It's actually very terrifying when it's around. However, when it's not around, it does get kind of boring, but the music is able to keep you tense a little bit. At least when you're traversing these smaller paths. In all honesty, the map makes these paths look a lot bigger than what they actually are. That's really all I have to say about that. It didn't really sound like a final thought. Dead end. Again, for, like, there are some things I would change. Like, I would put us on the map. I feel like they could have done that. I don't know why they didn't. But that's something I would have just adjusted. I actually have no idea if we can actually fall through this ice. If we can, then we might be fucked. Like, small tweaks here and there, like putting a monster in these passive areas where the player starts to feel safe, and then you just put one in there. Is there a reason to go in here? No. Okay, cool. That's really it. The monster's visual awareness isn't a terrible thing, actually, because with how much it can, like, just spawn on you, it would ramp up the difficulty of, like, a very good amount. I actually have no idea how much the flashlight gives you away, because I pointed out that with the visuals that we have right now, we do not necessarily need it, because we can easily see, or at least I can. I'm looking at the preview for the recording, and you guys should be able to easily see with me that, like, you guys can look around. It's not, we don't need the flashlight. However, the flashlight does give us away when we're looking at the map and notes, in which case I always am like, put that fucking shit away till we're at a safe place. Which again, now that I think about it, these long pathways where nothing happens isn't a bad thing. It gives you time to relax. It gives the time for tension to go away, but the music is able to keep some of it still, which is like pretty well done. I do like how they made this game. This game is not bad in any sense at all. It's actually pretty damn good. The story still confuses me, but I feel like that will eventually get explained. We're also back at that one area I believe that we got to in the first episode. So for those who don't know what's about to happen, we are going to have to climb up to the top of the mountain, and we are going to have to enter the cave where the monster is, and we're going to have to look around. So either the orange mist is about to spawn, or...
At the beginning, I wanted to make things right. I believed God itself touched me. That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me. But I understood that it is not God, or good, or restitution. Just a tool of revenge.
Okay, now that's something interesting, because... I'll finish up my thoughts about the game first. Gameplay is great. I wouldn't change too much. Honestly, the things that I have said that I would have done differently are actually just small add-ons or just adjustments. But so far, the gameplay is great. The atmosphere is great. The visuals are beautiful, by the way. Like, just this map and the way that, like I said, it's not killing my game, and it still looks... It's large and it's beautiful. Which... I have to applaud them on the atmosphere that is created through this empty, like, mountain forest. It's one of the more terrifying horror, like, stereotypical horror locations. Is A, forest, and B, mountain, and then you add, like, the winter with it, where normally death happens. It's just a very good way to add on to the ambiance that they did. Now, my gameplay, just small things like the visuals are amazing. All of this looks pleasing to the eyes. It's all great, but where like I have some issues right now, or at least want some more explanation, or maybe it will come later. But currently, I want it here. Do I have to read this? Yeah, I do. Story is very confusing currently, especially with the fact that you have 4 different types of ways to get information. 5 if you want to count like the flashbacks and him talking. I'll read this. Then we saw lights in the sky. A lot of lights, orange spheres were hovering over the whole area, and it seemed the strange orange-red fog was coming out of every crack. We saw a man who came out of the light. I remember I started shouting, and he came up to him. My Anton. What? See, again, like, this is all very weird. We have no idea who the characters are, right? We still don't know who we are. The story is confusing me to all hell. And a question I wanted to ask was, like, are the notes, like, are they randomized to where you pick them up? Or are they, like, say I were to come here, or say I would have started in reverse, because I really start doing stuff over this way. What happens if I would have started east and then headed to west, instead of going to west to east? Would the notes have changed at all, or would they have stayed the same? I kind of want to question that. I would hope that they would start off with, like, the beginning notes, because then you're just confusing, the people who start the wrong way that you didn't want them to start. This is all off the developer's perspective. Still don't know why there are so many skulls here. With so many dead people, you'd expect there to be, I don't know, some fucking warning about not coming to the top of this bitch. But like I said in the first game, or the first part, I think, Mount Everest has a lot of corpses on it. But
Are you coming to me?
yes, but you can't really tell people not to go on it. Okay, now I'm very terrified of having to do this now, because I really don't want to die and have to start all the way at the bottom and then walk back up. I hate losing progress in games, I really do. especially when it's just like walking is in between. That kind of sucks. I'm trying to figure out the story. I really am. And I wonder what's after this too, because like I've said before, this is only Act 2, but this seems like it would be such a large portion of the game, but I don't know why you would add acts in if there were not more, like, more things to do after this. It seems weird just to have 2 acts and then you're done. But for information purposes, I don't see how they could really add on after this, or like have an Act 3. That scared the shit out of me, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that to happen. That happened in part 1, and I forgot all about part 1, so I got a little bit scared. What was I saying? That interrupted my thought process, and now I forgot. God damn it. Okay, so is this where we saw the monster? I think it is. Is it? Yes. Okay, so we have to... Where is the monster, first off? It sounds like it's on my left. Fucking high! Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I was like, it sounds like it was on my left. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Oh god, that got me. I don't know why I was so mad in part 5. I got really angry in the past parts where this fucker has gotten me, but... And I don't know why, because, like, I've stated before, and I think Slenderman would be the best, like, example when I, like, turned around in the church and he scared the shit out of me. That, like, I laugh whenever a jump scare normally gets me, but I think it's mainly whenever progression is in danger, and I really didn't like having to start over and having to walk the distance that I did in part 4, and then dying in part 5, because I think that one was mainly, I didn't think he could attack me while I was in notes, and that kind of fucking pissed me off. It brings danger, which, like, I would adjust that to where, like, the reading notes would pause the game, but in reality, that it's not a bad game design choice. It really isn't. Holy fuck. Bet some of you fuckers jumped at that. I'm thinking about putting part 1 and part 2 on the same day and just saying, you guys should fucking...
Are you coming to me?
Like, just stick through the shit. Because I've noticed that happens a lot of times in my series. I look at, like, the views, and then, like, I notice that a lot of people view, like, the first 2 episodes. Slender especially. Slender part 1, I don't know, I can't recall how many that has. But currently, I believe part 2 has 20 views, and then part 3 and 4 have very little, which I think would either be people are just not keeping up with my content, or people are just dropping off of it, which I don't understand. But that's just, like, how I normally think. If I normally start off a series, I kind of want to at least get halfway through it before I'm like, wow, this was shit, and then just stop watching it entirely. Which I suppose part 2 is halfway through it, so that makes sense. I thought part 2 wasn't that bad, though. Part 2 was where I got the shit scared out of me with the fucking hoodie bastard. Oh my god. That scared the fuck out of me. So, do I just haul ass through it? Maybe? Probably. Because, like, in series, whether you're watching a TV show, I always recommend, like, you at least watch more than just the intro, because the intro will always be, slow. And I've talked about that before, in all honesty. I've talked about how, like, the intros are normally slow, and, like, you guys can, like, skip those if you want, but, like, don't judge an entire series based off the first few episodes. It's never a good idea, and you might miss some stuff. Because, like I said, whenever I got scared in part 5, again, like, back there, that was right where, like, I'm talking about, like, the monster is very easy to get past if you just haul ass. 10 north, 51 east. 51... So right here. Okay, I have no idea where I'm at currently on this. I need to find a note first. It's very easy to just sprint by them, and that I kind of hate. A lot of games I've played have that. Outlast 2, or like the Outlast series in general, you can really just outrun most enemies. There's not much hiding involved. Hiding brings out a certain amount of horror, but when you can easily just sprint by them and you realize this, it takes away a good amount of the horror, which I'm not a fan of. So maybe the visual awareness, I might, like, that's why I say the visual awareness I would have changed from this. Okay. So, oh wait. Okay, hello. A 27-year-old woman is dead. The murderer mutilated her overnight from Friday to Saturday in a house in the center of Moscow. The body of 20-year-old Victoria R. was found. The victim had multiple injuries as well as serious harm afflicted to the eyes. The perpetrator has not been caught yet. No traces of forcible entry were noted, which means it's normally someone the victim knows. Doors to the apartment as well as all windows were closed from the inside. Victoria R. was the sister of 35-year-old Vieira R., who was similarly injured by her partner. VG detectives ruled out his connection to the crime committed due to him being locked up in a mental institution. Detectives do not rule out that V could have a partner. Anton. Okay, so we're starting to actually get information. I like this. Yes. Where the fuck do I go? Up? Nope. Wait. Huh? Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. Okay, so we finally have... What the fuck are we doing? Oh, wait, no, we're right here. I was like, what the fuck are we doing all the way over here? Okay, so we gotta go back and go... What is that? Okay, so we at least have a save point here, which I do like. I should probably end the episode in all honesty, or I will continue on with this one. I'll continue on with this one, and if... yeah, I'll probably pull up a number if the next episode is too short, and I'll just stick it on to the end of this one. Okay, so we have shit happening, guys. Shit is starting to like make sense now. I don't know if something's behind me. Something probably is. Here's where I would put it in a like look behind you button. That would be very nice to have currently. Especially with the orange mist and you not knowing if it's behind you or not, so you don't know if you can actually back up.
Where are you?
I want to ask that about the note. Hold on. Is it up here? I can't get up there. I think it is right there. How do I get there? The music is, So are we looking for Anton? Fucking hi. I want to know where this note is. Hold on. That sound effect. Holy shit. Fucking hi. Can we get this first, please? Thank you. What the fuck is this? 221959? It's Faye at... what? Is this? This is a diary. Hold on, what? Is this Russian? No, that's not is that? That has to be, because all of the shit we picked up has been in Russian, but... Okay, so... Maybe they are out of order. I don't know. Have we picked up all of the... No, we have not. We still have one for the diary. Don't know why I'm sitting here when the monster was, like, in this area. I think we only have one note for each thing now. Actually, not for the logbook. I think the logbook with V is done now. So, Anton and V are murderers. Okay, that makes sense in terms of like him being insane and shit. But what is the deal with the spirits here? What is the deal with everything that's going on? Still don't know if I can die here, but you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna look around. Let's pause for a second and look at our map. What note did we just pick up? We picked up the 11... We picked up this one. Did we? Yeah, we picked up that one. And so we're continuing on. So this does look like just a path that goes down. Because right goes that way. We have two paths actually, and just go up there. Okay, so I think we're actually starting to get to the end of the game. Maybe not, maybe there's more stuff past Act 2. Maybe I've just been taking, like, fucking forever to get through this. In which case, my bad. How? Okay, so we can't physically get up there. Maybe we have to run down when we get up there? Like, get the hell out? That might be it. 11:55. I think we picked up that one, didn't we? Again, these are all pointless because, like, we've already got them. Yeah, we've already got that one. But like I was saying, though, I think in the last episode or something, there was a cave system somewhere over here. Not a cave system, but there was a cave with a door in it. I kind of want to know what that was. Okay, so that goes up there. What's over here? Same shit, different way. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll end the episode here. If again, this is if the game if the game continues and is short at the end of this, and like the finale is not like 20 minutes at least, then it's being tacked on to the end of this one. So if this video is not ending, then you guys watching know what the fuck's going on. Anyways, and if the video ends, then there's another part. So. I hope to see you guys, fucking, dude, get your shit right. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and if you have, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, subscribe, and I honestly hope, message to, like, anyone watching, and, like, if you guys do judge series, and not even mine, because I honestly don't care too much. If you enjoy the series from the start and then want to finish it, cool. That's fine. That's really why I do this, and why I do such different, games, like, Tomb Raider's out, and like if anyone wants to watch Tomb Raider, watch Tomb Raider. If you don't, then watch something else. Like, that's why I do these. But if you judge TV show, YouTube series, anything off of like the pilot episode, the intro series, the first page of a book, if you just judge it off of that, then you are going to miss stuff. And I'll probably say something. I'll probably like record me saying something similar to this and tag it on to part 1 and like start off with the intro like that. But yeah, I might just cut this part out of this video actually. But seriously, just if you guys do that, you are bound to miss out on actual content. And I'm not saying it's mine in particular, because my stuff is shit. To me, I'm not a fan of my stuff. I'm my own biggest critic. I always will be, and I hate it. But that's just... I honestly don't know why people watch my shit. It's just me, and I don't know why. But all of that aside, I hope you guys did enjoy the episode, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Or hope to see more shit. I don't know, honestly. My outros are always fucked whenever I do these, and if I don't know if the next part's going to be a finale or not. So, whatever. I hope to see you guys either in a second, or I hope to see you guys in the next part. Peace.